The weather across the next few days is going to be wild, with widespread severe thunderstorms, hail, and a chance of a tornado, which can be significant across the U.S. First of all, let's look at the weather outlook for today. The U.S. looks pretty quiet so far, but that will change in the next couple days. We can see some spotty showers and thunderstorms around Georgia and northern Florida, as well as some snow and storms over in the west. Here is what the temperatures across the U.S. look like. The temperatures are pretty warm around Houston and Louisiana, while Florida has some cooler temperatures, which might have been due to the cold front that came through earlier this week with a tornado in Orlando. The temps come back up in the morning. The wind speeds are fairly normal across the U.S., but around Phoenix we can see some wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Now it is time to look at the weather across the next few days. Right now, until 8 a.m. on Friday, there is a marginal risk for thunderstorm for the Panhandle, parts of Georgia and Alabama. From Friday to Saturday, we have a pretty significant risk for severe weather from as far north as Wisconsin and as far southeast as Alabama, Mississippi, and maybe parts of the North Panhandle. The parts of the U.S. that will be heavily impacted by this severe weather outbreak can include parts of Tennessee, Missouri, and Illinois. From Saturday to Sunday, this is when the real risk starts to ramp up. There is a slight risk as far up as Ohio, ranging down all the way to the Florida Panhandle. There is a moderate risk in Alabama, Mississippi, and maybe a small part of Louisiana. This can be a significant severe weather outbreak and even create a few strong tornadoes and some long-tracked ones. There is also a severe wind risk for the states. You can see that around 12 a.m. on Saturday you can see storms start to produce around St. Louis, and then into late Saturday evening you can see the real severe storms ramp up around Mississippi. As a reminder, everyone needs to be ready for this severe storm outbreak because it will bring severe straight winds and thunderstorms, which will also include strong thunderstorms. Especially people living in New Orleans, Mississippi, Alabama, and parts of the northern Panhandle need to prepare because this is where there could be a very high risk of a tornado outbreak if the radar aligns correctly, and this stays as the outlook for the next couple days. On Sunday, there is a minor severe storm outlook with a slight risk ranging from Pennsylvania all the way down to parts of Florida. There won't be as much significant severe weather on Sunday compared to Friday and Saturday, but there still is a risk that this outlook can change and the severe storm forecast can still be impactful. You can see a tornado risk for Saturday, which is pretty significant. There is also a fire weather outlook for Saturday. We will see if these conditions prolong, and for now, stay tuned.